Well, this year is no different than about the last 30 plus years. I've spent a lot of time fishing Eastern Lake Ontario, the St. Lawrence River. I'm here with my buddy Jack Levert. So you got, you know, all the shipping lanes here with the freighters coming through, you know, going to the Great Lakes. And it's an amazing fishery. It is without a doubt my favorite place to fish in the world. It's pretty late. I did a lot of fishing this summer throughout the St. Lawrence, Lake Ontario, and down here, but it's pretty late in the year, you know, it's middle of November right now. We went out last night for a few hours, had a lot of fun, caught some fish. We're gonna give it a little change today. Well, we're gonna go for what? Smallmouth?
Smallmouth, largemouth, and walleyes.
Okay, now the largemouth is the wild card. We're not sure if they're gonna hit because water's 45 degrees Fahrenheit, so we don't know, right?
We don't know. If the sun beats down on them, they might go. Yeah.
Okay, well, let's get some stuff set up and see if we can't get the grand slam. Largie, smallie, and walleye today.
That'd be nice. Let's do it.
Okay. Wow. That is a fish of a lifetime. Go, boy. Wow, that thing is a monster. They fight hard, don't they?
Look at that magnificent fish.
Look at the size of that fish.
There he is again.
The color is incredible. Oh, there we go.
The Real Fishing Show with Bob Azumi.
Big old Great Lakes smallmouth. That is a big rainbow trout, Chris. Nice double header.
Whoa, nice jump.
Yeah, all right. That is a monster smallmouth. Man, that is so cool. Another one, there we go. The biggest pike I've ever caught. Look at that chunk. So that's what we're talking about.
Real Fishing is sponsored by Mercury, Go Boldly, Berkeley, Catch More Fish, and Abu Garcia for life.
On the Real Fishing Show, we make catching fish like this a possibility. Now this is pretty late to be flipping for largemouth. We're talking, you know, cold fall so far, Jack. It's been cold for what, about a month now?
Yeah, pretty cold this year.
Water temperature 45.2 degrees, but we're flipping shallow. Now you've caught them flipping this late in the year, huh?
Yeah, up to the end of November, third week of November.
Well, if we can get one in here, it'd be kind of cool.
Well, I got some last week, so let's see if we can get some.
Well, Jack, we've hit a bunch of reed edges, weed lines, and now we're right in the thick stuff. We're in the soup on a mat. Haven't had a hit yet flipping in about an hour and a half, right?
About that.
Yep, and it was a good try. I mean, you've caught them late, but obviously today we're not, you know, whether that water temp has just dropped enough or...
It was -7 last night, so I might have just moved them out or log-jawed them.
Yep.
Right?
We're gonna go with the 104 and 105 real fishing excuse in my new book, 501 real fishing excuses of why they're not biting. But what we're gonna do now is switch gears and let's head down the way and see if we get some smallmouth. What do you think?
Absolutely.
Okay, one more flip. Yeah. One more flip.
2 more.
Okay.
Oh, okay, 3. 3. Let's do it.
Oh,
that's why I never stop.
Nice. Here, you want me not or my better?
That's a big one.
So that fish, Jack, that fish seemed to want to take it right beside.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Good job, man.
Ooh, he's got
what did he hit with, about 5 feet of line out?
Yeah. I didn't even reel.
No?
That's it.
That's awesome.
Look at, he hit right at the boat.
Look at the mark on him. Now, look at this.
Yeah, something hit him.
Show the camera there.
Something hit him. Look at that.
Look at this, right here. Yeah, it almost looks like tuna flesh showing there, Jack.
It's healing.
It's healing?
Yeah, it's healing.
What do you think, musky?
I don't know, man. Maybe a bird or maybe a propeller?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, maybe.
Had to be a Mercury, man. Had to be a fast motor if it hit that one.
All right.
Nice. Okay, so you fished from, you know, out Kingston Way, Lake Ontario.
Yep.
You fished all through the Thousand Islands. Is it an amazing fishery or what?
The diversity of it, different techniques for smallmouth, shallow or deep or suspended, jerk bait, drop shot, tubes.
Oh, and I've
Like
had some incredible days when it's warmer out, not like November now, fishing smallmouth. While we're doing this, we'll have a look at some of those big ones. Well, you gotta love big old smallmouth like this. I mean, that fish there is well over 5 pounds and just a trophy fish, but I think we gotta get her back in the water. Get that big, very strong jaws. Chewing on lots of crawdads and I'm sure gobies and everything else. But I mean, that thing there that's 5+.
Oh, for sure.
5+.
Fat too.
We're talking about trophy fish, and let me put it back. I mean, that thing came out to play, and it's just too nice. You know what I mean? What a block! Awesome. That's what fishing all over the Great Lakes is about.
Coming up.
And that water temperature's cold too.
44.
Oh, the jumper. Every now and then, I'm lucky enough to discover a great place to stay that I never knew was there. Harmer Cottages is a clean, comfortable operation located in the heart of the Thousand Islands on the St. Lawrence River. I had a chance to stay a night at this wonderful place and had a chat with Daniel Theorat. And Daniel, you've owned this place for how long now?
We've been owning this place since September 2015, so it's our third full season this year.
Well, how do you like living on the St. Lawrence?
What a beautiful place. The Thousand Islands is just amazing.
You've got 6 cottages?
Exactly, 6 cottages, all 2 double bedrooms.
They're very nice. You did a lot of work here, haven't you?
Thank you. Yes, we've done some upgrading on the cottages. We needed a little bit of love, and we wanted to make our guests feel comfortable looking at the river and enjoying the beautiful scenery.
And the cool thing is, you know, for grocery stores and restaurants and that, you're only a mile out of Gananoque, which is a wonderful little village of all kinds of things to see and do too as well, right?
Yes, a very nice little seasonal town during the summertime, while during the summer season, full of activities, full of games and stuff for the kids in town. They have a marina.
Well, as a guy named Arnold once said in a famous movie, I'll be back. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate
Thank you very much. You're welcome.
Got it?
Yep.
There you go.
Kind of figured you had to get one here.
You know what?
I was shocked you hadn't had one.
Were you shocked?
I was shocked, but now I'm not shocked.
Well,
I'm pleasantly pleased.
well, that's nice. You know, it's nice to keep you happy, Jack.
Let's keep you happy.
Yep. You know, it's not that big. I think we're all right,
You're
Jack.
all right?
We're
Oh,
good.
okay.
Yeah, we can just hoist
the
this
little
guy
babies.
in. A little fatty.
I was stunned you hadn't had a hit yet.
Were you?
Yeah.
Well, I think I need those pliers. It's nice to keep everything handy when you're fishing. You know, one thing I was going to mention, Jack, is that for smallmouth fishing,
Yep.
shallow water smallmouth, I don't care if it's summertime or even late fall like this, sun is everything. And, you know,
Yeah.
the reason I'm sure they're not biting really good right now for us is it's not sunny, it's overcast, it's late in the afternoon,
You
right?
gotta slow it right down.
Yep.
The sun would have helped earlier.
But hey,
We're
you
still
know,
catching them.
yeah, we're getting them. You know, it's just like anything. Yesterday we got them. You know, we came out. Yeah, that thing. Oh yeah, that thing hammered it. That's a good one.
fish.
Yeah, that's a good one. That thing hammered it. You know, it's funny because, oh,
I'll get the net for this guy. That's a good
he's going
fish.
towards the power pole, Jack. He's going everywhere. Man, that water temperature's cold too.
44.
Oh,
Oh!
the jumper. 44 degrees, shallow smallmouth, mid-November.
almost knocked it off for you.
Oh yeah.
There's a tanker.
Yeah.
little tough. Oh, I gotta hurry up, guys.
That one is a, I got it.
You got it?
Yeah. That
Let me
one is
get
a
this.
block. That thing. That's called a square one right there. Look at that.
That's a good one.
Yeah. On a little accent too. On what they call a scrounger head. Holy cow, look at that thing. Oh, we got to get a picture of that, Jack.
Yeah.
Okay, Jack, we'll get this baby back in. What do you think? Very
Good
nice.
idea, man.
Very nice.
It'll be bigger next year.
Oh, that's nice. Look how square that thing is.
Nice.
Sort of just hung there, you know? When it comes to fishing the Thousand Islands, the St. Lawrence River, and Eastern Lake Ontario, it really doesn't get much better than this. How about world-class muskie? The world record was caught very close to Gananoque. Giant smallmouth bass. In fact, some of the limits that have been coming in bass tournaments on the river in Eastern Lake Ontario are record-setting. You've got incredible largemouth fishing that hardly anybody fishes for, and you can fish for giant walleyes. There's lots of double-digit walleyes to be caught here, as well as panfish. This place offers incredible fishing for multi-species, and with so much water to fish, it's endless. You could never fish it in a lifetime, and that's why I've been coming to this region now for almost 4 decades.
Coming up.
Oh, it's a muskie.
Oh, it's a little muskie. A baby
That's why
muskie.
she's fighting you the way she
A
is.
baby muskie. Over the last 3 decades, I've spent a lot of time fishing both the St. Lawrence River and Eastern Lake Ontario. I have to admit, it's one of my favorite areas in the world to fish. Why? Because there's so much water to cover. And speaking of water, I do depend on proper mapping when I'm out there. For years now, I've used Navionics, and they have charting that can go into your sonar GPS unit. And what it'll show you are all those subtleties out there that'll help you catch more fish. For instance, if I'm deep water fishing for smallmouth, I'm looking for humps on the river or out on the main lake. I'm looking for long points that extend out. I'm looking for drop-offs or break lines. All these are key holding areas. And in conjunction with your sonar unit, you know, you can just eliminate a lot of water and go to some of these higher percentage areas. And you know, nowadays they've come down in price. The units are a lot cheaper than they were. You can get, you know, models at all different price levels. And when it comes to finding fish, I'll tell you what, it's like going out for a drive into a state or a province without a road map. That's how important they are to me. The St. Lawrence River connects the Atlantic Ocean to the Great Lakes, so it's very common to see freighters while out there fishing. There's 189 miles of water just between Montreal and Lake Ontario on the Seaway. I spent a fair amount of time on this section throughout my fishing career. These massive ships have always intrigued me as they motor past while I'm fishing. There's just something about a boat that is like 600 or 700 feet long cruising by. For 60 years, the Seaway has been a gateway for commercial traffic, yet still offers world-class fishing. Here we go. All right. Jack Levert. Any size?
No.
Nope. All right. Funny, you know, in that 45-degree water, they're still jumping too. But I guess they got nowhere to go when they're in like 3 feet of water, right? Oh, there he goes. He's got, I can't grab the line. He's craning. You're a craner, right?
I won't. Yeah, I'm a craner.
Are you?
Next time I won't touch the carpet.
Is that similar to a crooner? Little fall smallmouth.
Yeah,
eh?
nice little chunk.
Yeah.
We gotta get a big one now.
Well,
Eh?
we got
That's what
big
need.
one yesterday. You
Eh?
know?
That's what we
big
need
one
now.
yesterday. Nice. How do you do? Hit it? Just thump it?
Just wait. Just
Dead weight.
Just stopped it. Stopped it dead.
Whether you're prying the waters of the St. Lawrence or Eastern Lake Ontario, the first thing you'll notice is how clear it is. Since the late 80s, the introduction of zebra mussels have really increased the water clarity. Throughout the summer and early fall, it's common to see smallmouth bass cruising in the gin-colored waters. A good pair of polarized glasses is definitely beneficial for spotting fish. Hey, Jack.
Yeah.
I just made a long cast out of the.
You weren't supposed to.
Yeah, I know. You told me to keep my cast short. Are you trying to keep me off of a spot up there that you know about?
No, you start close and then you go further.
This is a heavy fish here.
Oh, I think we're needing that on this
I
one.
actually, you know what I thought? To be honest, I thought I was hung up, to be honest.
No, that's impossible.
Oh, man, this thing here. Oh, what is that? Looks.
It's either you got a big smallie or a walleye.
Oh, I might be.
There's big eyes here, too.
Is there?
Yeah. So you got a big eye or a big smallie. It's one of the two. Yeah.
No, pike.
Ah, no.
Pike, yes.
Yeah, it is.
It's a pike.
That's a beautiful color, pike.
Hey, we're going for the Grand Slam.
Oh, it's a muskie.
Oh, it's a little muskie. A baby
That's
muskie.
why she's fighting you the way she
a
is.
baby muskie.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
That's a little spotted.
A little spotted muskie?
Yeah.
Very cool.
You'll see the inside of the mouth is very pink.
So now, do these ones get big, or they do? Eh?
Oh yeah, this is a future 58 incher maybe.
You never know.
Yeah, it depends if it's a male or a female, but
look at that.
Yeah, little ski.
Isn't that cool? Look at the color in that.
Look how beautiful that is.
That's pretty cool. What do you think?
Nice, eh? Look at the spot.
Now, this is not what you'd call world record proportion.
No.
Well, it is. It's only about 25 years young, right?
Well, that might be what we're seeing rising. There's a bunch of alewife around, so maybe that's what is chasing right now.
There's been a lot of fish coming up, right?
So there might be more than one of these. It's got a very distinctive smell.
Oh, if you could put that on as cologne,
I would love it.
That would be some good cologne. Look at that thing. Isn't that a beautiful color, though? Just so nice.
That's why it fought you different, eh?
Yeah, it did. It wasn't coming up. Whoa! It just went like this and straight down. Okay. So I guess you told me to cast close if I want bass. You didn't tell me there was muskie out there. You really don't catch a lot of muskie that size, do you?
No.
Like that's actually quite a feat.
You'll catch them, like the perch guys will catch them fishing with minnows.
Takes a lot of skill, eh?
You're a good man, Bob.
Here, one more. Thanks, that feels good. I got short arms, they say, when it comes to reaching into my pockets. I can't pat my own back.
Oh, that's cool.
Coming up.
I wonder if I can get one before Jack. Can I get me a walleye before Jack?
Let's take a look down under with this week's Fish Eye View, sponsored by Mercury. Go boldly. Gobies, once feared as the end of the Great Lakes fishery, are now viewed with a level of acceptance. Ever since bass have learned to eat these invasive marine creatures, prospects for giant fish have never been better. Just witness this 8.2-pound monster taken by Dave Chong. There's little question that round gobies are the reason for the continuing success of tube jigs. Though loosely resembling the real thing, they still manage to turn fish to this day. In fact, anywhere you find gobies, tube jigs are the go-to bait. Strange as it may seem, there really aren't that many realistic imitations of gobies on the market these days, and only in limited color choices. No problem. Tube jigs come in a vast array of colors and sizes, and that's the real key to success. If you've ever fished a tube to bass in the Great Lakes and experienced difficulty connecting with fish, there's a good reason. Gobies are like chameleons, matching the bottom wherever they live. That can range between green, brown, gray, and so on. Coordinating with that color and size makes a world of difference. While guesswork will get you there eventually, a better plan is to catch a goby to be certain what you're dealing with. Remember, laws prohibit releasing any live gobies back into the water.
No. That's it. We're out of here. We're leaving now.
I just sat off camera. I wonder if I can get one before Jack. Can I get me a walleye before Jack? I wonder if I could catch one.
And you did.
Yeah. Good. That takes the pressure off, you know, because he is the man. He's a river rat. The guy grew up fishing on the river. He's outfished me all the time we've been out here. And finally, I can just get one on him. Okay, you can catch 10 now. I'm good. Oh, you got him?
Okay, maybe they're here. I'm not sure yet.
They're here.
That was a good one. Ah, it's okay one.
Okay.
It's just okay.
Okay. Ooh, you know, when that sun starts to go down, these things, but you catch them all day long too, right?
Yeah, you can.
You know, one thing about the St. Lawrence, oh, that's a nice one.
That's a
Here,
nice one.
let me
That's a
dip
fatty.
in for you.
That's
a nice
fatty.
one. Whoa. Yeah.
That's a little toad.
Yeah, very
Little
nice.
fatty.
You know, one thing about the St. Lawrence, Jack, is over the years, you know, we've fished a lot of bass tournaments and we've caught walleyes during bass tournaments, and I mean big ones, like 12, 13 pounders, 6, 7 pounders. And they really are all sizes. And last time you and I were out walleye fishing, other than last night for a bit, remember all those big ones we caught in, what was it, February the one year?
Oh, February? Yeah, it was February.
Those are giants. We got the boat out. It was a mild couple of days, and we said, let's see if we can get the ice away from the ramp. We did. And
3 to 9 pounders.
yeah, but that's a nice one.
There you go. Say sorry, buddies. There you go.
Very nice. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
That's good fish there. Oh, it's fighting like a fatty.
Aha. How'd
Let's
that
get a
one
double.
hit?
No, like, just wait. Not hitting hard at all.
Yeah, another nice eye. Not a big one, but nice one. Here we go. Jack, you have got that down to science. Now, he's got the most incredible sensitive hands when it comes to fishing.
I'm very, very sensitive.
How sensitive? You
Not
gotta
that
wear
sensitive.
gloves
I
just
gotta
to
wear
dumb
gloves.
it down
Yeah,
a bit?
Yeah. It slows me down just a little bit.
Wow, that is incredible. Wears really thick gloves when he fishes, when it's, you know, fairly warm out like it is now.
No, yeah. Real warm.
Got him?
Yeah.
Nice.
You gotta do that. That one docked it pretty good.
Well, you know, Jack, the sun's going down. Doesn't mean we're going to quit fishing, but
It's still fun.
very nice. And, you know, one thing about it, folks, is whether you're fishing.
Broke off.
Oh, you broke your line. There
It's
you go.
like, I think
See, that's what happens when you want to look cool and boat flip them.
I think that's about, I don't know, 200 fish on this knot.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
What, since you've retied the
Since
last
we
week or
retied,
so?
Yeah.
Well, then I guess you should retie.
I think
All
it's
right.
time.
Well, hey, folks, the St. Lawrence River, the Thousand Islands, Eastern Lake Ontario, and of course, way down here in Lake St. Francis, the fishing is really exceptional, isn't it? And once again, Jack, thanks a bunch, man. Appreciate
It's
it.
fun having you.
Well, you got gloves on. It's
think
not
it's
that
a
cold
little-
out.
It's a little cool.
Is it? Okay, man. We'll see you next week.
Real Fishing was sponsored by Mercury, Go Boldly, Berkeley, Catch More Fish, and Abu Garcia for life.
Well, that thing's got some weight to it. The size of that puppy right there. That is just wild.
Man.
Beautiful, beautiful.
What a
Look at the
beauty.
size of that thing.